Hey, Tubies, this is Psychic Bob. Well, I'm sitting here, I'm contemplating my beautiful new treasure I got. Isn't this lovely? Look at this. Lady Angela gave this beautiful pendant to me as a Yule gift, and you can see it's a beautiful shiny silver pentacle. Isn't that lovely? I just love it. Lady Angela, thank you so much. I'm really enjoying this. Well, guys, this got me thinking about some of the magical symbols of the craft. And last week we talked about the magical golden star, which is a form of the pentacle or a pentagram. And it got me remembering back to a book that I read once, which I actually have here. It's called Natural Magic, and it's by Doreen Valiente. And Doreen Valiente was Gerald Gardner's high priestess back in the 50s, one of the originators of modern day Wicca. And they have a beautiful picture in here, which I wanted to show you. Check this out. This is the beautiful blazing star of white magic. And it's shown here done in white. Isn't that beautiful? You can see it's got flames coming off of it and rays of light. Very, very magical. And it got me thinking about, we talked about the golden star. Well, we can also talk about the white star of witchcraft. Sometimes it's called the silver star, but silver and white are interchangeable in many magical traditions. But I thought I'd read to you here a little bit about the pentagram. And it says here, another important magic sigil is the five-pointed star, called the pentagram or pentacle. This, too, may be found on a piece of magical jewelry, though perhaps not so frequently as the seal of Solomon. In medieval times, it acquired the curious name of the Goblin's Cross, and it was called the Endless Knot because it can be drawn in one continuous line without lifting the pen from the paper. Like the Seal of Solomon, by the way, just to interrupt, is the six-pointed star, the Star of David, is often called, but it's also called Seal of Solomon. Like the Seal of Solomon, it was believed to be a potent amulet against evil. But for this purpose, it had to be drawn with one point upwards. Okay? That's how we got to see it's upwards here. Okay? So it had to be drawn with one point upwards. It then represented the power of the spirit ruling over the four elements of the material world. The pentagram was drawn in this way, or a representation of it hung at the doors and windows of houses to keep out evil spirits. In the old folk song, Green Grow the Rushes O, occurs this line. And here's the line from the song. 5 is the symbol at your door, referring to this time-honored use of the magical pentagram. Isn't that wonderful? So, today I've been looking at the beautiful blazing white star, and I think this is a wonderful image. We should all wear a silver or white blazing pentacle. It really is very, very powerful. I have here in my house a beautiful shining silvery white pentacle. This was actually a Christmas tree topper, but I'm going to put it up here in my house because it can stand on its own. It's got its own base, and it will stand up. And so I can use this as a magical symbol. And like our golden star from last week, we should all also have the beautiful silver or white star, the magic star, the white star of witchcraft or white magic. So wonderful. But I want to come here and show this to you today just because it's something I've been thinking about. And, I just encourage all of you, try to bring into your home, if you study the craft, try to have at least one silver or white pentacle in your home. And if you can, get one to wear as well, because they really are protective and powerful. I can tell you there have been many times when strange people have shown up at my house, or they may be coming through the neighborhood doing stuff, and I had my white pentacle over the door, and suddenly they would just bypass my house. Okay? I had a few years ago, a guy tried to do a home invasion on me. He showed up at my door and I could tell he was armed with a gun. And at that time, I held on to my white star. I was starting to answer the door and someone said, "Don't answer that door." And I looked out the peephole and I could see he had a gun. And I said, "What do you want?" He said, "Oh, I'm here just to talk to you about something." I thought, So I held up my white pentacle and I said, "You need to leave. I have nothing to say to you." I don't know who he was. And with that, he vanished. Now, I really think that the force of the silver or white star helped protect me. And I've had many times when I've been walking down the street, and one time I had a gang try to attack me. They pulled a knife on me. I was going down the street, and I pulled out my pentacle, and I held it up, and they just put the weapons away and walked away. You see, so I believe there is real power in the white star. Now, that doesn't mean go out looking for trouble and say, "Well, I can do what I want because I have the white star." No, no. When you really need it and you're in danger, the star will release power for you. And you want to try to live your life in harmony with that energy. So I invite you to think about the blazing white star of magic and draw its power into your world. You see, meditate on it. It's right now, it's post-Christmas sales. I've been out shopping today. There's so many stores that are selling Christmas items. You can get beautiful white and silver stars almost at every store that carries Christmas stuff. So this week, you want to go out, see if you can find yourself a beautiful blazing white or silver star. They're not expensive. You can get as an ornament to hang on your wall, or get like this, a tree topper, and you can set it up on its own little stand. But I really invite you, get one, bring it into your house, bless it, consecrate it. The star in itself is actually so powerful, you don't even have to do anything and it'll work. But I would encourage you as a magical person, trace the symbol of the pentagram. And I always do this prayer. I trace from the bottom left point of the star up to the top. This is spirit invoking. And we say, "Here this pentagram I lay, for protection now, by night, by day. So mote it be." One continuous movement. "Here this pentagram I lay, protection now, by night, by day." See it fused with that energy from your hand, beautiful white light filling it, and see it then reflecting out that beautiful light to surround your home with protection. And if you do that, you're going to have a very powerful and blessed protection chart. Well, guys, I just want to bring that to you today. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight. I've sure enjoyed being here reading for you. And I hope that you'll take the time to do a little research on the blazing white star of white witchcraft. Thanks for being here. I love you guys. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. Listen, we'll be back here tomorrow on Thursday for Zodiac Thursday. We're going to talk all about the astrology and what's going on with the heavens above. So be back here tomorrow for Zodiac Thursday. In the meantime, I hope that you'll take the time to like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and if you can, hit subscribe, be part of our channel. And don't forget to be here on December 31st, New Year's Eve. We're going to have our annual psychic predictions for 2017. And Lady Angela is going to be with me, and we're going to talk all about what's coming in the new year and in 2017 for the whole world. So you want to be here. Well, guys, the sun is setting here. I don't have my lights on, but I like this kind of natural light. So I'm going to go watch the sunset now, and I'm going to reflect on my mystical blazing star. Thanks for being here, guys. I love you. We'll see you here tomorrow. Blessed be.